Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I have here a survey coming from Russia, and it is gonna tell us how much the Russian people approve of their president's job, and will also tell us how popular he is, how many people and what's the percentage according to this survey. What's the percentage of Russian people believing whatever Putin says. And I just have to warn you that the numbers are or could be everybody's envy. And everybody, I'm talking about Western countries' leaders. You might say, well, that's from Russia and they're this and that. I don't know. You can fudge numbers as much as you can, but I think the numbers are consistent with Putin's numbers in the past, I don't know, 20 years. So let's see this article coming from Sputnik. Yeah, from Sputnik, and it's from today, the 22nd of October 2022. This is the title. Over 80% of Russians trust Putin, survey reveals. More than 80% of Russians have expressed confidence in President Putin, while over 70% approve of his performance, a new poll conducted by the Russian Public Opinion Research Center shows. Now, I don't know, I have no reason to doubt the, this research center. I know that here in the United States, people, if they, my fellow Americans, when they hear something like this, they immediately, reflexively say, oh, it's Russia, they are lying. But somehow they have, not all of them, but some blind trust in their opinion polls here. It's so strange, to say the least. So only 14% of the Russian population do not approve of Putin's performance as president, according to VCIOM, that's the Russian Public Opinion Research Center, VCIOM. Survey conducted this month. More than 80% of respondents said they trusted Vladimir Putin, while 77% said they approved of his performance. Well, it's very strange because for my friends who watch my videos regularly, they know that I posted a video. I made a video maybe about 3 weeks ago, something like that, about Putin's approval ratings, job approval ratings. I think it was about 77% out of 83%. So they said the title of the article was Putin's approval rating or job performance sunk, or something like this, dropped 6%. And I was thinking, oh my, what's going on? From how much? It dropped from 83 to 77. And I was thinking, any US president that might have this kind of numbers would be like celebrating naked in the Central Park. So it's just a double standard, big time. And anyway, how much had Biden, I think a week ago? It was the same opinion poll here, with his approval rating for his job or whatever he was doing. It was in the 38 or something like this, 38%, 34, 39, about around that. Compare that with, let's say, round it up to 80 and round up his with 40, half. I mean, how much, and I made, I think, 2 videos on that, how much legitimacy you have. If you have 30-some% of the population, giving you actually authority to lead or at least represent. But you can't be perfect, that's for sure. So you will always have you will make mistakes, and not only that you will make mistakes, but you can't satisfy everyone. That's for sure. I understand that. But at least try to satisfy a majority. Otherwise, you're gonna be unpopular. So why would you be unpopular? That is because you think, or maybe for good reasons, that you have the information and you know what's better for everybody else. And everybody else, which is the rabble, we included, we don't know what we're talking about. We don't know how to live our lives, therefore they do it for us. So it's very strange. Not strange at all, actually. Mistrust in Russian leader was expressed by 16% of those polled. That's good. It's always, as I said, that's healthy society when you have dissent among people. Now it depends how intense that dissent is. The VCIOM survey was conducted between October 10 and October 16 among 1,600 Russian citizens over 18 years of age. Earlier this month, a poll conducted by the Moscow-based Public Opinion Foundation from September 30th to October 2nd showed that 80% of the Russians assessed Putin's performance positively, at 78% expressed confidence in the Russian leader. I think that was the poll. But I know it was 6% drop, so I don't know if that's the same one or not, but it was 77 because I know it was 83. Maybe it was 84 and 78, I doubt that. But anyway, it's not a big difference anyway in this case. So I was talking about the discrepancy between the approval rating of a president given by his population, expressed by the population, versus other countries. And you think, all right, well, why is this approval rating so different? That guy has 80%, let's say this guy has 40%, and I'm rounding up things. So well, if people tell me, well, it's a propaganda, I don't think so. Oh, it's the level of the society, I don't think so. And the reason why is, look back in saying that the Russians are stupid and the Americans are intelligent and sophisticated, as a friend of mine told me about, I can't remember how many years, when Obama was president. We're talking about certain things, and he said that the American electorate is more sophisticated, and my argument was, yeah, they elected Obama 2 times, great, very sophisticated. And people might say, what's wrong with Obama? Well, what did he do? That's my next. What did he do? I mean, we know exactly why he was appointed over there to be the president, for us to vote for and elect. I didn't elect anybody. I didn't vote for anybody in those elections. I mean, I think I did, but none of the ones that were important. So anyway, it's the discrepancy between what the leaders are doing, or the elected representatives, and our desires, or what we want. And I'm going to talk about we should be a majority. Otherwise you don't have the authority, legitimate, given by the population. If you rule a country with 30% approval rating, where is the democracy then? Unless he knows best and we're idiots. You know what I mean? He does what's right for us and what's good, but we don't understand. We're like children. They ask, why should I get dressed when I'm going outside in negative 50 degrees? Why should I get this coat on me? Well, you just do it. You're a target, you're a kid, so get out. You're an unfinished human being. You still need to grow. So I'm going to tell you what to do because I know. No, that's the way we're treated. I made a video yesterday regarding the same issue on why these guys don't really want us to have referenda here, because we might certainly have a overwhelming different opinion on how things should be done compared with the agenda trickling down from them on important issues like immigration, certain kind of policies in social policies, social programs. Social programs being handouts, but I'm just trying to be nice, which I just screwed it up. So things like this, if you would ask population regarding all kind of rights and privileges of certain groups, you would have a different response from the population versus those guys. So why is that? The same here. Why is this guy having 36% approval rating or 39, and he's been on the job 2 years? Time to go? Just put him as a CEO of a company, and he's doing a job 40%. Do you think he would be still there? And you say why? Because he's making everybody else lose money. not doing good, but doing bad. So you will fire the guy the next day. Why is this guy not shuffling out of this? Because no self-awareness, and he's doing a great job for some, and the reason why he's over there. I told you that incident discussions I had with some friends when we're talking about Bush, W. Bush, the second one, Georgie, and it was about Iraq war and all those illegal bombardments and all that in that part of the world. And we're talking about this guy is this guy is this. Why is he doing this? It's against. I mean, did not make sense for us. Why would he just do that? I mean, he's just so stupid. And then the conversation, we all agreed that maybe, we had this statement at the end, kind of agreement, that maybe this guy is doing the right thing, but not for us. He's doing the right thing for other people. That's why he's over there. He's a perfect follower and enforcer of the little list that he received to be elected. Because when a president, this is a little, how should I put it, not literally taken. Each president has a list. Each candidate has a list that has to follow when he gets a president. He has to recognize that, he has to agree with this country, has to fuck up this country, has to do this. And when they get their list, they check mark, they go to Israel and they go to the wall over there and they say, yeah, thank you very much. Before the elections, they all pay respect somehow to go to Jerusalem. No one goes to Mecca, but that's a different story. Why would they go to Jerusalem, to the Wailing Wall, and don't go to Mecca around? I know they're not allowed around whatever, but still. So you can tell me it's a religious stuff. Otherwise, they will go to I don't know, Constantinople, or they will go to Greece, to Mount Athos over there, if it's about religion stuff. We know why they go over there, right? That's another line over there that has the check mark in order to be accepted, to be elected. Yeah, Bush W got the list, and instead of going one by one, he just went down like with the line like this, all of them. Yes, not yes, like yes. And that always reminds me of my father when we were kids. We had a notebook that the teachers will give us the grades, the grade book, and they give us the grades, and then you have to show that to the parents, and the parents sign, and you have for this issue got this grade, for this, and they were like 5 or 6 grades, not very good. So I gave it to my dad, and my dad looked at it, and instead of signing one by one, he turned the thing like this, and he signed one for the whole thing, and I was like, oh no, I started crying, because you would get smacked at school but I don't know, my dad was like, what? I mean, my dad was, he knew what he was talking about and doing, so let's put it this way. So he said, okay, let's sign. Poof, gave me that, and I went and I gave it to the teacher. Teacher looked at it, he said, who signed here? And I said, my father. Gave it to me, and nothing happened. Anyway, so yeah, 80% approval rating for this guy, the bad dude. That means everybody in Russia must be bad dudes. So what are we gonna do? If Lindsey Graham said that the bad dude must be taken out, is he gonna talk about the same thing, be done to the Russian citizens? I guess so. What does that mean? Anyway, but because they're Russians, probably it makes a different sense for Lindsey Graham, who I think is a criminal just by saying that. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.